Right now, my dear child, I am speaking straight to your heart. The words I am pouring over you are not your typical ones, so lean in close. They are supposed to start something inside of you. They are fire, they are life, and they are soul. Lord, do you still see me? Is what you have been asking. Can you still hear me? Are you still aware of the specifics of my situation? And I can assure you that I have seen every tear, heard every prayer, and I am aware of every hardship you have attempted to bear in private. I want you to know that your suffering has never been in vain, and that your tale is not forgotten. Heaven maintains a record of every second. When you felt alone, my angels were there to support you. When danger was imminent, they protected you. When your spirit was weak, they gave you strength, and when you wanted to give up, they breathed hope into your soul. Heaven's army has been closer than the air in your lungs. Even if you haven't realized it, sometimes you question why the journey has been so difficult, why the losses have been so profound, why relationships have failed despite your best efforts, and why money has always seemed to elude you. Now hear me out. This was not punishment. This was a preparatory step. I let certain doors stay closed because what was beyond them was not intended for your fate, because they were unable to bear the burden of the trip I had put inside of them. I allowed some individuals to go in order for you to learn to rely on me, not on statistics or your own skills, but on the God who multiplies loaves and fish, the God who creates a path in the desert, and the God who produces water out of a rock. I allowed your resources to seem limited. You have been selected, and not simply like everyone else. In a broad sense, I refer especially to you. With all of your flaws, uncertainties, wounds, and aspirations, you are not a mistake, you are not a backup plan, and you are not second best. I purposely molded you before you even took your first breath in order to create a vessel that could convey my presence. Into dark regions I chiseled your sensitivity, fire, terrors, and bravery, and my hand was keeping you together. When life pushed you to your breaking point, when the adversary sought to bury you, and when the world tried to shatter you, why me, Lord, is what you have asked. Why does my struggle seem more difficult than others? How come I'm hidden while others appear to be celebrated? Hear me out. I kept you concealed because you were still developing, not because you were undeserving. While the foundation was being built, you were protected by my angels. You would have been crushed by the weight of the project if I had told you too soon. However, you are now entering a period in which the hidden will be exposed and the buried will blossom. Dearest, your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11 super thanks or your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. You should not hate the fire you have been through. You were purified by the fire, not destroyed. You were not abandoned by the stillness. On the contrary, it improved your hearing. You were not diminished by the rejection. Rather, it made room for my presence to more thoroughly inhabit you. I have transformed what the adversary intended to damage into preparedness. Angels are now waiting in readiness to go before you. They are opening gates that no man can close, preparing hearts, changing atmospheres, and aligning connections. Heaven calls you powerful, even if you may feel insignificant. Heaven gives you strength, even if you may feel exhausted. Despite your feelings of inadequacy, Heaven has given you talents that no one else has, quite like you. This has nothing to do with evaluating yourself against others. Both of them are not called to run your race, and neither are you. Because your mission is distinct from everyone else's, your route is specially crafted, focused and narrow. You are walking in my time. You are not lagging behind. I also want to remind you that my timing is impeccable. Yes, difficulties will still arise. There may be times when you're struggling financially, when relationships challenge your patience, and when storms attempt to blow over you. But don't be scared, my angels will fight for you. You shall be strengthened by my Spirit. I'm not going to abandon you. Call on me when you feel the pressure building, and I will demonstrate my role as your provider, protector, and source of calm. No one else has seen your faithfulness. You have silently prayed, given when you were at your lowest, forgiven when it was painful, and believed me even while your heart was shaking. Heaven's seen everything. Heaven is now answering. Prepare yourself. Kid, you are on the verge of making a breakthrough. What seemed postponed is going to happen. The delivery of what seemed to be rejected is imminent. What seemed unthinkable is soon to become evidence. Remain calm, remain loyal. Remain near me, put. I receive the breakthrough Jesus has prepared for me. In the comments section, don't be afraid of what is ahead. When my presence is all around you, you can withstand whatever dangers the adversary attempts to put you in, including dread of money, worrying about the future, fear of losing love, and fear of being left out. I am the God who, with a single word, nullifies the enemy's assignment. The storm has no option to comply with my command. Peace be still. Pay close attention. You don't have to make an effort to prove yourself. You don't have to beg for doors to open or seek possibilities. I'm delivering what was intended for you directly to your hands. For what I have decreed in my spirit, you won't need to work for it in your body, not because you manipulated it, but because you trusted me. The right people will discover you. The appropriate provision will reach you, and the right connections will align. Even now, angels are agitating the environment around you. They are bearing answers to prayers you believed were unanswered, clearing the path and eliminating barriers. There will be answers that come out of thin air. Some changes will occur so suddenly that you won't even recognize them until you look back and see how much the burden has been eased. Certain triumphs may seem little at first, but they will pave the way for more significant endeavors than you could have ever dreamed. Don't be afraid of being seen. For a reason I kept you hidden, but now I'm putting you in the right place at the right moment, with the right people. This is a revelation of what I have crafted inside you, not just exposure for attention's sake. You are going forth with me, clad in my spirit, supported by the armies of heaven, bearing my love and my fire, not by yourself. You were trusted, not simply called, and that has some significance. I don't trust people easily, but I trusted you with this task because you answered yes even when it was difficult. You continued to walk when others gave up, and you clung to me even when you felt like letting go. One chose you for this reason. Be brave, my darling. I will remain at your side through all the miracles, difficulties, breakthroughs, and conflicts that lie ahead. You won't have to confront them by yourself. I'm going to hoist a standard. When the enemy arrives, I shall proclaim my truth louder. When fear whispers, I will remind you that I am your provider. When lack strikes, I will envelop you in my presence and send angels to tend to your spirit. When loneliness begins to set in, the topic of the next chapter is not survival. It has to do with taking charge. It's about embracing what I've put within of you, with courage, fire, and love that dispels evil. Don't be shy, don't undervalue yourself. Your witness, your presence, and your voice are needed by the world. Someone else's prayer has been answered by you. In the darkness of another person, you are the light. I have decided to pour forth my spirit through you. So I say to you, get up. Go with courage, remain steadfast. Love with all your heart. Take me with you wherever you go. I am in you and heaven is with you. Love one, keep your mind focused. Stay with me here. My presence is not more important than the distractions that surround you. My voice is stronger than the storms that are pounding at your thoughts. You will sense me in the quiet, hear me in the calm, and know that I am the one who keeps your feet firmly planted when all else seems to be shaky. I am lifting the fatigue that I perceive in your spirit. I am dismantling your heart piece by piece. Because I can see how heavy it is, you have attempted to carry something that was never intended for you. Put it down. Put aside the worrying that you won't have enough. Let go of your feelings of inadequacy. Put aside your worries about the future and the guilt of the past. I have got everything, I, the Alpha and the Omega. You are no longer required to retain it. Yes, the tears will still fall on some nights. On certain mornings the questions will resurface. But listen to me. Suffering does not imply that I am not there. Your occasional pain is proof that you are still alive, that your heart has not hardened, and that your soul continues to beat in time with mine. Your tears are rivers that irrigate the seeds of promise that are hidden deep inside you. So do not hate them. In my palms every drop has been gathered. No one has overlooked any of them. Angels are now at work to fortify you for the future. They are doing not only observing, their heavenly experiences are aligning. They are eliminating invisible threats. The truth is being spoken into your tired spots. The ministry of heaven is all about you. Some of you may experience sudden clarity when confusion tries to overwhelm you, sudden bravery when faced with resistance, and sudden calm when faced with fear. I am aware that there has been actual combat. Your faith has been strained by the financial burden. The relationship conflicts are well ingrained. You're wondering whether I've forgotten you because of the loneliness. However, I can assure you that each hardship has been interwoven into a larger narrative. It was all worthwhile. All was born from the crushing. Strength came from the breaking. Death was born of waiting. What you believed to be your death was really your planting. I'm watering what was concealed now. What seemed to be a nerd is now breathing on me. I'm tying together the strands that seemed so terrible, so random and so pointless. See how I combine them to create a breathtakingly beautiful tapestry of salvation. Don't hold back from taking action until you feel confident. Don't wait for all the questions to be addressed before acting in compliance. I make the afraid courageous, not the fearless. I equip the willing, not the equipped. You have also shown willingness. Heaven has picked you because of this. But Lord, I don't look like the others. You remark I sound different from the others. Yes, exactly. I don't move like the others. Being a copy was never intended for you. You are supposed to unleash the sound I put within of you, not to mimic their sounds. Your genuineness is what the world needs, not another copy. Your authenticity, your kindness, your wounds, and your unadulterated faith. That's where my splendor is most radiant. You are entering a release season. This is what's happening. What I put inside of you can no longer remain concealed. The skies are wide, the mantle is at rest, and the oil is new. Now don't shrink back. Don't keep your voice down. Don't undervalue your talent. You have been anointed for this people, this time and this location, because you are still standing. Hell is trembling. You survived the worst the adversary could throw at you. You continue to be filled with love, to listen to my whisper, and to have hope when others have given up. That's a win. That is evidence the adversary is afraid of you. Because of this, because you picked me despite all that was against you, and nothing can defeat you. If you choose me, I choose Jesus, and nothing can overcome me. In the comment section, you are more than just a survivor. My dear, you're a sign, an indication that I repair what is damaged, a sign that I bring back what has been lost, a testament to my ability to take ashes and turn them into beauty, to take grief and turn it into pleasure, and to take despair and cover it with praise. People will see proof of my atonement. When they look at you, they will be aware that I continue to move, heal, and bring life back to the dead. There will be opposition indeed. As you go ahead, don't be shocked if resistance arises. When someone rejects what I have put in you, don't be alarmed. Your fire won't be understood by everyone. Your calling won't be celebrated by everyone. However, don't temper your passion to appease others. Burn anyway, in any case shine. Talk anyway, in either case love. You are here to change atmospheres, to dispel darkness, to bring paradise to earth, not to gain acceptance. You have my admiration, hear me out once more. You have my admiration, not just for the visible triumphs, but also for the unnoticed devotion that went unnoticed, for the times you prayed in private, for the days you offered without receiving gratitude, for the decisions you took to extend forgiveness when it would have been more convenient to hold on to your resentment. I care more about such invisible obedience than the public appearances. Heaven observed and kept records. Watch what I'm going to do now. I will do you a favor that no guy can take away. Watch as I bestow upon your life a splendor that no adversary can refute. See how I complete what I began in you. I am a God who does not abandon tasks. I will fulfill every word I have pronounced over you. All of the promises will be fulfilled. Each and every seed will produce fruit. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now, and listen to this message further. Now's not the moment to get smaller. Now's not the time to doubt your own sufficiency. Because I am in you, you are more than sufficient. You have my spirit, my word comes before yours. You are surrounded by my affection. No weapon designed to harm you will succeed, because you are walking under the protection of heaven. Now go outside. Just follow me with shaky hands or brave steps. If you have to do it in fear, but do it because I shall increase. As you travel, as you move, I'll become stronger, I shall grow. As you offer, I will anoint. As you say, I'll make it happen. You don't have to do anything. All you need to do is say yes. This is your affirmation after you've prayed, waited, and asked questions. I'm telling you to leave. Proceed, keep what I've put inside of you. Give back the money I deposited. Deradiate with my spirit's light. Bring hope where there is despair. Bring togetherness where there is disagreement. Bring love where fear exists. Weary hearts will blossom with healing. Through you heaven will reach earth. Via you are trusted. In addition to being called, I also never make errors. I never question the decisions I make. I joyfully, consciously, and completely selected you. Someone's prayer has been answered by you. You are the manifestation of my entrance, the proof of my salvation, and the bearer of a message that no one else could create. Now is the moment, it's here. Heaven is observing the planet. Earth is waiting. Hell is shivering, and you have my admiration. I have more to say to you, my kids, so listen to me again. I'll take you further into the revelation of my heart, now that you've listened through the silence and waited through the silences. I see the finished tapestry, but you just see pieces of what I am making. In my design, what seem to be loose threads and knots, from your perspective, are really the precise nuances that contribute to the overall beauty. I haven't wasted a single tear or left any part of your narrative unfinished. I have redeemed and weaved into the growing masterpiece every moment, even the ones you wish had never happened. Don't be afraid of the chapters you don't yet comprehend. My brightness will even shine through the pages penned. In sadness, even though you may reflect on past seasons and decisions you wish you could change, remember that the Lord is the one who can make up for lost years. Joel 25. In addition to restoring what was stolen, I also restore what was voluntarily given up in weakness. I am not constrained by your errors or inability to succeed. My hand is powerful to rescue. My kindness is greater and my grace is greater. Raise your gaze once again to me. Stop doing what didn't work and begin practicing what I said I would do. I have placed a door in front of you that no man can close. Despite the enemy's attempts to bind you to yesterday, Revelation 3:8. Step ahead, don't stand still. I'm bringing you bravery in your heart, vision in your soul, and strength in your feet. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one who creates beginnings and ends. Therefore, what you believe to be over is not. It is still active if I haven't closed it. I'm breathing into dreams you buried. Even now I concealed them like seeds under the soil of your waiting, even if you believe they had died. Only the surface conceals what seems dead. To the site where you thought there was just dirt, you are going to witness sprouting. You will realize that only I could have brought such life. out of aridity when the shoots begin to grow. Never undervalue the significance of my timing. Delay is preparedness, not denial. It is always protection rather than punishment. When I withhold, I often lay the scene for a bigger disclosure, while I seem to be quiet. Additionally, I always move abruptly when I do. Joseph went from prisoner to king in one day. Esther went from being an orphan to a queen in an instant. Lazarus came back to life with a single breath, and my son's sacrifice broke the curtain and unlocked eternity in a single act. I live outside of time, therefore, don't measure me by it. I can unleash everything you have been waiting years for in a flash, and nothing can stop it once I unleash it. When I speak, mountains move, oceans divide, monarchs tremble, and nations kneel. I laugh at the schemes of the wicked, so don't be afraid of the resistance coming up against you. Psalm 4. Their machinations cannot undo what I have ordered. Their words cannot disparage what I have blessed, and their weapons cannot succeed against you. Remain still and see the Lord's deliverance. Lean closer to me, my kid. You are strengthened in my hands, not brittle. I have inscribed you on the palms of my hands, so you are not forgotten. Isaiah 9:16. You are favored, royal, unique, and adored. You are not unimportant. Every falsehood that suggests differently must yield to the veracity of what I have spoken. Nothing can take you away from me. I call you my own. John 10:28. You'll see kindness once again. You'll chuckle once again. You'll dance once again. You'll provide another testimony in ways that will leave you questioning why you ever doubted you will be restored. Isaiah 6:1-3. 7. I will give you a robe of praise for your heaviness, duty for your ashes, joy for your grief, and double for your humiliation. Angels are now on assignment about you. The environment is changing and the tables are turning. You thought the storm would shatter you, yet all it has shown is the rock you stand on. The fire has merely destroyed what could not be left, despite your worrying that it would devour you. Although you were afraid that the valley would engulf you, I have been following you every step of the way. You will now see the proof of my fidelity. You will now be refined into gold by the same fire that threatened you. Your next harvest seeds will be irrigated by the same storm that rocked you. Your most memorable experience will take place in the same valley that put you to the test. Remember that blessings come from brokenness. Therefore, don't hate it. Don't hate the pressing, since it's where the all is found. Do not hate waiting, since it is a source of strength. You have been prepared for what is going to happen by all you have gone through. You are entering a heavenly appointment rather than a typical time of year. This is prophetic, not random. This is a covenant, not a coincidence. Even if the adversary attempted to alter the tale, I had already written it will remain unaltered. Nothing will tumble to the ground, not a single word, title, or promise. Heaven and earth may die, but I will always keep my promise about you. I tell it again, my darling. Take a big breath. Let your heart be at ease. I stand with you because I am the God of peace. My tranquility will last even after the storm passes. My light will rise, but the darkness will cease. The fear will go, but I will remain. You will also know that you are held beyond breaking, chosen without doubt and adored beyond measure. Type this as a statement of faith right now. God is still at work in my story. It is not over. Even those who doubted you will see my glory upon you, because of how obvious and unquestionable what I am going to perform will be. The same people who made fun of you will be amazed. I will raise you up, and the hands who pulled you down will see it. You will shine in front of the same eyes that saw you shatter. This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. You will remark throughout it all. So, my dear, get up immediately. Use the power I've given you to walk. Avoid focusing on the past, since it has no influence on the future. I am already there, preparing every step, clearing every road, and opening every door that no man can close. So don't be afraid of what is ahead. Within you, upon you, and with you is my spirit. You are not like other people. You are special, selected, and have the seal of God on you. Angels are all around you. Even now, miracles are aligning. Even now, more of what you believed was gone is coming back. This is the opening of a fresh beginning, not the conclusion. Your mind-heart relationships, finances, physique, and future are all being created from scratch by me. You will stand and bear witness to my kindness, and your narrative will convince many people. So even before you see it, celebrate even before the breakthrough materializes. Raise your voice by faith. Declare it's done, the Almighty has spoken. My triumph is certain, for really, kid. It's over. What I've decreed cannot be stopped by anything. What I have determined cannot be undone. My love, nothing can take you away. Now take a brave step forward. Enter the brightness of my assurance. Embrace your calling to the fullest, because the best is still to come. And it starts now. The worst will not define you, and the greatest is not behind you. The Alpha and Omega are me. I will have the last word, and I have the first. And here is my last message to you. You are fortunate, you are mine, and you will always be mine. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.